I will run in there and tell you guys. And yeah, the other account got hacked, so until I can figure that out, that's just archived, and it might be archived forever. And Mike is like, oh my God, it's a tremendous body of work. I shall safeguard it with my life. We better get about 9. You better legacy it to Chelsea. She's the youngest. You have to legacy it to the youngest one, Chelsea. She's only 26. All right, hang on. I'm going to go get my bulldog, and I'm going to get my electronic collar, and I'm going to show you guys we have to be very careful with bulldogs because they will fight any correction. So that's why you have to be very careful. Anyway, let me run and get the dog. I'll be right back. So I think you have to say, you know, who is this dog? And but he's able to put up some pretty good defenses if he's scared. I mean, that's what you have to look at. And he's taken that to the point of actually having a strong offense, you know. So that's what all the fence fighting and all that stuff was before. And I do. I've got my collar, and let's just put it this way, Mike, if you're there, I'm tired of not understanding why they can understand, why these people can't understand. How can Jill and Jamie understand? And these people, I said, maybe they're just, it's too ruined. Maybe if you just have in your mind a certain thing, you get to a point you can't change, and so you'll never understand it. just exhausting myself trying to explain to people. It's so redundant. No, you're systemically moving away. It's very needs to write that down. You know, if you said, well, I got a book, and as far as online dating, and it said just chase him, smother him. That's what people do to a dog. That Alice, if you're there, that video of that woman coming to pick up that dog. Oh boy, she couldn't, has this big poncho thing on, has her arms out. The woman is lucky she didn't get a chance. And then she just maul the thing's face. Anyway, so my job is, you do have to be specific about how you get the power on. I'm not making it like it's a big deal. But as soon as I do that, I'm gone. I'm totally gone. So you have to set that up. There's certain times you should have rituals, and putting the collar on isn't one of them. Not a big, come here. And maybe that's what people should do. Ask your clients, well, show me how you get the collar on. So when they're going, come here, you're already seeing where everything's going wrong. The dogs they're not corrected. I can make them turn. All of them should be able to do this little drill. I can throw him onto there. And I understand there's a very specific way to teach that. And it isn't pulling them up there. It isn't pointing and telling them to go there and you only going halfway. It's you going all the way there. Understanding that they're going to be a victim of movement. So he'll move. I got his foot still up here. So, if you said, well, what have you been looking at? Well, he taught himself that. If we said, well, healing is moving with the handler, well, then we should have little drills that assist with that. You need to write that down. You need to have a questionnaire to fill out for the college application. That will give scholarships to really worthy ones. Yay! But what is heal? What do you think heal is? What is stay? What is... Because that's where people are going wrong. If I'm saying heal, move with the handler, that's only going to help the dog. And if you said, what am I doing the pager? I'm pushing him around with the pager. And I'm on 0. So if you said you can't do the same thing with constant, and maybe that's why they can't understand. And if they've already got in their mind how to use an e-collar or whatever, maybe it is hopeless. So if it wasn't for Jill and Jamie, I would be less skeptical. But how can they understand? They're able to get their neighbors' dogs, everything. Doing it. Any dog suddenly doing it. But and I think this gives you the ability. If you said, well, I want my handler right here. Right, and then I'm looking, if he moves on his own, he thinks that he's doing all this. He thinks he's controlling me. He's calling it great day. So I think if you said, well, how could you get stuff at a distance? I'll tell you how. Just stand at a distance, and when he goes, yay! Anything, go over there. So people go wrong. They're trying to do complete exercises rather than being specific about, all right, so now he's looking at me. Let me see if I can push him back over there very easily. I was going to do it with the pager, but that was the psychic. You have to believe. You have to believe it. And you have to understand that they model your behavior. They copy what you do. So you have to. You've got to default down. everything, once the dog's momentum isn't going in your direction, then they're really not that interested in participating. You have to think of it at yourself. What are you excited about? Let's go to the game. Whatever it is. Let's go to the concert. Let's go to the show. You want us to be able to elicit that from the dog. You can't give him all these directions. It's cute. This dog is not going to want to stay. All right, I can get into that green. Mike, I hope you're seeing that. I said I can get into the green, and before I could even, I think if you understood timing-wise, and the dog is understanding things happening in 1/100th of a second, and that he's even able to act faster. The tail's the tail, the tail's the tail. So he will heel. And if you said, when am I doing the pager? In conjunction with movement. So I can move him onto that platform just by going there, not by ordering him there. And if you say, well, it's going to be a lot of levity if he thinks he's going there on his own. Listen, Mr. Bowsy. There is a certain way that they're going to get up there, and they're only... I want you to think of it like yourself. If you have somebody standing there saying, jump, jump, they're not going to be able to jump. And that's where people will go wrong with the climb. If they're not doing it right, you're going to end up dragging them up there. So he's looking at, all I'm doing is looking at that. All I have to do is move that way. I think you better do some of this. And I'm looking over my shoulder. All I've got to do, and I understand that so much, you've got to be able to say, and this is what I think I understand. It's better if you do it sometimes with the shoulder. And if you said, where do people go wrong? We need to make people stand in front of the mirror and say, collect your body language. And if we say they don't understand what that means, figure it out. Look it up online, anything. That's why I'm not worried about these, apparently Timothy thought I unfriended him. I do feel bad. But, if Lucero suddenly closed their Facebook, I'll tell you, I'd look high and low, I'd find him. So, I'm not, I don't know. That's just that art, that's just cataloged. And I will say, as a body of work, it's a huge body of work. It's a huge body of work. Just got the gown. Don't let him throw that hard. Understand, you need to write down, Jill, I think we need to, at the beginning of the ebook, put, you need to keep a training log, and you need to set a time frame of not 2 weeks, 6 weeks, and you need to write stuff down, and at the end of that 6 weeks, there's nothing written in the training log. Maybe not doing it right. You said, what was that? I was thinking in my mind, think of a color. Green. All right, so if he moves his feet at all, but you could get to the point, I could twirl him around at a distance from the pager. I mean, not that I would really want to. But if you said how, you'd have to, yay! You'd have to help him understand once he was there, it meant movement, not move towards the handler. It meant move around, not move, yay! No, we're now having the world's only live YouTube e-collar show. Oh, you know what inspired me, Mike? 12 hours of fireworks. 12 hours of e-collar training. So you can see, I think that he believes my ability to act with that collar is very concurrent. All right, and he does heel. right there. If you're not, my arm's gonna catch. You're still talking with your shoulder. And then even, yeah. There's not much detail to it. And, I know I didn't understand how much detail there was before. But there is. If you said, well, what about, if you said, well, you're going to have a 10-year relationship with somebody, and that's going to be your friend or whatever. No, there's no detail there. You just, whatever, assume they're your friend, and you callously say anything. That's what you do to complete strangers. There's complete strangers on the internet to say callous things. Your friends, on the other hand, so he's not thinking, the last thing he's thinking is that I'm the source of correction. So I'm going to do that again, and I think that we need to start doing that, Mike. I'm not sure you don't need to tape people's arm to their body and force them to do it. Yay! So I can indicate I am traveling. There's my paper. And there's my pen. I can lead with the shoulder. That's all they need. And you said, well, he needs a big flingy hand signal. He clearly doesn't. He clearly doesn't. Because you can see what I'm doing. Anyway, it's a super cute dog, and he does have a trained retrieve with an e-collar. You said, oh, that's commonplace. Commonplace? I don't see it anywhere. They do have it. I mean, I'll ask Mark. I'm pretty sure they all, field trial dogs get trained retrieve with a collar. But they're using constant, and it's a different kind of dog. And if you said what kind, a highly tractable dog, or it wouldn't even be there. They're not getting ones like, that are iffy and investing thousands and thousands of dollars. If you said, how is it a trained retrieve? It's a trained retrieve because I can cue him to pick it up with the collar. And he will hold. And he will deliver to various locales. Tremendously talented. What do you need to be to the dog? Not I shall correct you. Well, he looks at me. Alright, let me see if I can get him to send away. He's absolutely precious. Alright, and I think if you did the shoulder thing, Mike, you could end up making your... I'm just looking at one here. I know that isn't that fast, but at the Bulldog Nationals it might be. Sure, at the Malinois Nationals. At the Bulldog Nationals, hey. Am I wrong? Anyway, his default behavior is to lay down. And this was severely animal, not even dog aggressive, just being aggressive. And if you said, what do you mean, like any kind of being? He was friendly with people. That was the only thing that saved him. But that first day, when I had to shove him in that cage, let's say I was treading very carefully. That's all his ideas. So, all right, guys, I'm going to be back. I'm just going to do the show on here. And if the quality isn't that, that one woman came at me, Larry Crone must have more money than you. He's got better. Oh, no, okay. No, that makes him a better human being. Oh, I see enhancements, though. Hang on. Oh, my God. No, I'm already loving it. There we go. Kelly's little bubble world. There we go. Looks like a movie. She's all black and white, real retro. Make it look like it was from a long time ago. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be back, and it's 12 hours. That's our new concept that I came up with last night, Mike. 12